fire magic? Yes, sir.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Mirabelle does a fine job as master. I can't wait to see who succeeds Mirabelle. I've no doubt she'll be promoted to Archmage at some point. You wish to master the arcane arts, huh? Well, if you insist. Destruction spells come in different forms, each useful for various purposes. So, fire, a capricious element. Often deadly, but always exciting. Let's see. A standard spell for one skilled in destruction magic is the Firebolt. Tell me, can you cast it? Oh, I see. Well, in that case, here, take this. I suggest you learn more on your own. Come back once you've attained some measure of success. Certainly a few of my colleagues aren't quite as talented as they'd like to believe. Ah, good. So, a small test, if you will. Here, I'll mark the location on your map. Good luck.
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Good day.
I can't wait to see who succeeds Mirabelle. I've no doubt she'll be promoted to Archmage at some point. Excellent. Well done indeed. The Firebolt spell is useful to any mage. Wield it faithfully, and few can withstand you. But always remember, focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful, of course. But you may find yourself at a disadvantage against foes immune to fire. Choosing the right element can be a big advantage. Good. Now, I've got all sorts of errands to run. See you around.
Yes, sir.
You know, this is one of a very few places where you can receive a real education in the schools of magic.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are
Good to
off
see you.
limits.
Yes? How can I help you? Yes. Excellent. Well done indeed.
Do you think
Now
you
let's
might,
see. Ah,
have a
yes.
moment to
The
look at
college has
something for me?
it's an excellent
If
learning
this is another
opportunity.
dwarven trinket,
I suggest we
I'm
meet
telling
there
you,
in a
I'm
few
not familiar
hours
with them.
and see what awaits us
I just
inside.
thought perhaps you'd have...
Why? Because I'm a Dunmer? We didn't all grow up in dwarven ruins, you know.
Good to see
you are.
Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
There are some experiments the college frowns on, if they're aware of them. Of course.
Darling, it is okay if I call you that, right? What do you need? My darling, I love you.
I'm right behind you.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
This is better than sitting around talking about magic, don't you think?
I find it hard to believe this excavation was approved.
And here we all are. Shall we step inside? Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope. All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
Do you need something from me, my beloved?
As some of you may know, Sawthor was one of the earliest Nord settlers of Skyrim. It was also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Sawthor. This is an exciting opportunity for us to be able to study such an early civilization and the magic they used.
I've got your back.
Too bad we can't read these
This is
carvings.
exciting, isn't it?
Who knows what secrets we'd uncover? Keep your
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secure. Well,
This is better than
are there
sitting
any
around
questions
talking
before
about
we
magic,
begin?
Don't you think?
We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered. Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Brennan, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out. Don't interact with them, just identify them. Ormond, please search that area over there. See if you notice any residual energies.
I hope that when I die,
What shall we have
end up as a shambling corpse.
Why don't you verify the
Don't worry, I'm still here.
It's going to take forever to sit through all this. What? Ah, yes, you. I remember you. You're going to help? That's fine. Just don't make a mess of my work. I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
I'll be yours whenever you need me.
Just round up the rest of the magical artifacts so that I can catalog them. Until next time.
I'll go wherever you go, my dear. Just don't leave me behind.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? How in the world did that happen? Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it? Do you see that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet.
I'm listening.
What effect might your spells have? Well, that's highly unusual. And very, why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place?
I'm right behind you.
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, Mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened? I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw?
I'll never stop loving you.
The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time.
To have found someone like you.
Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins.
Describe the joy I feel in
Now,
your company.
please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? I have no idea, but it's fascinating. Assuming it's true, of course.
I always
The
enjoy
Isle of
spending time
Archaeum disappeared over
I hope
100
I'm
years
supposed to be
ago,
around as you are.
and no one has seen them since. And yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to contact you. Why, it's intriguing. If nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy.
I'll follow you to the edges of Aetherius and back again, my love. If only to stay the pain of losing sight of you for a moment.
Did you hear something? How do you like it? This is what you get.
I'm practically falling asleep waiting for you to get over here.
This is simply fascinating. All right then.
Can I help you?
You need something? I am happy to help if I can. Someone there.
There you are.
Lock this if you think you can. That would be beautiful. Give up.
I'll see you in pieces.
I'm in tune with
Himself gets surrounded.
I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine this. You, however, should press on. See if you can find whatever this vision of yours mentions. But if it is truly dangerous, be careful. Go on ahead. I'll be sure and catch up with you before long.
What can I get for you?
I've got your back.
but might try to sneak up on us.
These old ruins. They don't want us here, the ancient ones. Better left alone.
How do you like the taste of my taste?
I'll try you with thunder.
That's probably going to be fun.
Someone there.
See that one? Here, eh? Never knew a place could be so ancient. I bet it's over 1,000 years old.
I've got your back.
What was that? Aha, what was that supposed to do?
Fighting Draugrs is
What can I do for you, friend?
else.
This is a little creepy.
What could this place be? I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
Do try not to set off any traps, will you? What can I do for you, friend?
It's going to take forever to sift through all this. I see. It probably doesn't even matter now, what with the mess that's been made in here. I'll add this to the rest of the items. I don't think there's anything further I need from you. Until next time.
I've got your back.
I've got your back. Still here.
What can I do for you, friend?
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken. Then allow me. I am Savos Aran, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see, but I do not and will not approve of any research or experiment. Are we clear? Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now. Very well. I trust that you wouldn't be here were it not significant. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes? Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful. All right then. What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.